Dear students, till now we have learnt about various concepts in our human resource management, like job specification, job description, job design, job enlargement. These are all topics that we have learnt in second unit of human resource management, which is a subject in BBA. We are in third semester of a BBA class. So today we will learn about another term that is related to job, that is job enrichment. But before I define the concept of job enrichment, the meaning of job enrichment you can know in a better way if I mention you, if I start with various tasks that are associated with job enrichment. See, before the concept of job enrichment, before the various definitions given by various persons about job enrichment, we will first of all see the techniques of job enrichment, with the help of which you can easily understand the concept. See, in any job, if freedom is given to the employee himself or herself in taking decisions, that is job enrichment. In any job, if you assign a natural work unit to an employee, that is job enrichment. You encourage participation of employees in decision making, that is job enrichment. You allow the employee to set his own standards of performance. You will not dictate. You will give freedom to the employee to decide what best is you consider your performance as, which one is the best that you consider. You only decide. Suppose in examinations, we will not say for 100 how many marks you should get. You set yourself your standard, whether you like to get 80 marks or whatever, what is your capacity that you feel. If you possess the capacity of getting 80 marks, you set your standard for 80 marks and you perform in the examination and you compare your mentioned standard with your achieved standard. Then you can understand whether you are able to attain the standard that you have set for yourself. So it minimizes the controls to provide freedom to the employees. See, freedom in decisions, I started with the freedom in decisions, job enrichment technique. So here also you will not control the employees. Suppose today you have to produce 10 units of production. Let us take for example, in my hand pen is there. 10 units of production. Today employee is asked to, his assigned job is he has to produce 10 units of pens. But freedom is given to him. How he will produce, at what time he will work, how much time he will work, daytime or afternoon or night time. We will not set any restrictions. We will not put any conditions. We will set just simply a mark, a benchmark. This 10 units you have to produce within 1 week, today, like that. So you minimize the controls. You are controlling only the output. You have to produce this. How you will get? Freedom is given to you. Just let us take for example Rabindranath Tagore's, our Honorable Rabindranath Tagore's ideal school was there. In that school, students were given freedom. They used to sit under the trees. They used to enjoy the nature. They used to do whatever they want. But freedom is given. So in that free environment, students were given a choice to learn from themselves, learn for themselves. Similarly, in job also, you give freedom, you give choices to employees. Let them enjoy and let them work. Similarly, make an employee directly responsible for his performance. So you make him responsible for producing these 10 units. Okay, you do not impose any restrictions. You do not put any conditions. You give freedom and ultimately you make him responsible for his performance. So encourage participation of employees in deciding organizational goals and policies. This is in your further studies you will learn about workers' participation in management, WPM. This concept you will learn. Okay, in that one this is also part. So employee unions, representatives of employees will participate in management decisions, means in policy making, in price fixing, in important decisions, whatever important decisions that an organization has to take, employees will be part of the policy making procedure. So you encourage participation of employees in deciding organizational goals and policies. Expand job vertically. See, this is vertical line, this is horizontal line. So you are same job, but you are giving choice, more choice to employee. See, that is the major difference between job enrichment and earlier concept that we have learned, job enlargement. See, job enlargement means different jobs you will give. See, here I mentioned in our previous class, I mentioned the example. Suppose a person is driving, a driver is driving bus. You give him choice to drive car. You give him choice to drive jeep. You give him choice to drive a tractor. Different tasks you are changing jobs. Whereas here, same job, but you are giving more freedom in decision making, more freedom in deciding which tools he has to use, more freedom in deciding various ways in which he can reach his goal. So this is expansion of job vertically. So the goal is same, there is no change in goal, but the various techniques, the tools he can choose or she can choose are different. The total freedom is given to that person. So introducing new, difficult and creative tasks to the employees. See, new tasks, see, the ultimate goal is decided, ultimate policy making is decided, policy making is done, and you are introducing new, difficult and creative tasks to the employees. You achieve, suppose in my earlier example, 10 units per day choice, the goal is set, but now you are making it difficult. You produced 16 units per day, so that task has become a bit difficult, and for completion of 16 units he will search for creative techniques, innovative techniques. He will create himself. Okay, that is what you mean by saying job enrichment. Your job atmosphere is enriched with different tasks, with innovative tasks, with creative tasks, and ultimately what you get is you get a sense of achievement. Suppose not 10, but you produce 16 units. What it leads? It leads to sense of achievement. Yes, I have produced 16 units. In place of, instead of 10 units, I could produce 16 units. That sense of achievement will be clearly seen in job enrichment. So this is what you mean by exactly, these are the various techniques of job enrichment. I hope you understood. Now I will come to the concept and various definitions. Then you can easily understand, I think. If simply I start with job concept, job enrichment concept, and various definitions of job enrichment, you cannot understand this much easily. But if you first of all know the techniques of job enrichment, if you go back to the concept, it will be very easily understandable by you, I hope. Now you can see. See, it is actually derived from, in your further studies you will come to know about Frederick Herzberg. In your PG MCOM, you will come across this person, Frederick Herzberg. He has mentioned a two-factor theory for motivation. See, what is motivation first of all? See, suppose, let us take for example, in our class 30 students are there, but only 2 have joined the class. So you 2 are motivated to learn something. That is what you mean by saying motivation. That is the concept of motivation. So you want to achieve something. That is motivation. What motivates you? It may be marks. It may be knowledge that you derived out of this class. It may be your family members. Your family members may be watching you. This is class time. Why are you sitting idly? They may ask you to sit in the class. That may be a factor of motivation for you. We do not know. So motivation normally is of 2 types. One is external motivation. External motivation, and another one is opposite of that one. That is, another one is internal motivation. Internal means you need not think of outside motivations, outside factors. You are here only to learn for yourself, not for anybody else. You need not be pressurized by your parents. You need not be pressurized by your family members. You need not be pressurized by your teachers. You are not pressurized by your friends or peer group. You are just intrinsically motivated, internally motivated, because of the knowledge that you derive, because of the marks that you get. You are thinking, okay, this is good for me. I do not require any external force to study. That is internal motivation. Whereas external motivation means, suppose I tell the person who comes for more number of classes, I will give one award, one prize I will give. That is external motivation. Your parents told, if you do not listen to class regularly, I will punish you with so and so. Every Sunday you are made to watch a movie. You are permitted to watch a movie by your parents. But if you do not attend the class, your father says that you should not watch Sunday's movie. That is a punishment that acts as a motivator for you to attend the class. So similarly, Frederick Herzberg propounded a theory called two-factor theory of motivation. So in this one, simply, I will not go deep into that theory, but he mentions some are motivators, some act as motivators. Means, let us take for this concept of job enrichment is a motivator according to Herzberg. This actually, the concept of job enrichment itself came from Frederick Herzberg's two-factor motivation theory. Suppose I will make you the concept very clear to you with an example of your college atmosphere. See, in your college, if you have proper toilets, it does not motivate you, but you will feel that you expect in a degree college a clean environment, clean toilets will be there. If toilets are there, they will not motivate you, but they may act as a demotivator for you. They are not motivators. Say good teaching is a motivator, but classroom atmosphere, college atmosphere is not a motivator. It is, you imply that at a degree level, toilets should be clean. You take it for granted. Your classroom, it will be very big, nice board, nice seating arrangement. They do not act as motivators. But absence of them, absence of those facilities will create some bad impressions in you, but they are not motivators. Whereas job enlargement, if freedom is given to you, if you are given a choice to select your own tools to accomplish a job, to accomplish a task, that acts as a motivator. So from his concept of two-factor theory, this concept of job enlargement, job enrichment has come. Okay. So in this one, what happens is job is designed in such a manner that becomes more interesting and challenging to the job performer, and provides him various opportunities for achieving, for recognition, for getting recognition, for increasing his responsibility, and for increase in his job stature. He will get promotion easily because he has achieved different tasks. He has found out innovative methods to complete a job, to finish a task. So it leads to his growth in the job. So designing the job in such a manner that it becomes more challenging and interesting to a job. That is what job enrichment is all about. The concept of job enrichment is designing a job in such a way that it creates interest among the employees. It creates challenging atmosphere. It provides a challenging atmosphere to the employee. That is what you mean by exactly saying job enrichment. Okay. So coming to, as always, I am doing some definitions we will come across. The job enrichment is a motivational technique which motivational technique which emphasizes the need for challenging and interesting work. It suggests that jobs be redesigned so that intrinsic satisfaction, that is what I told, internal motivation, external motivation, intrinsic, extrinsic, internal, intrinsic. Intrinsic satisfaction is derived from doing the job. Okay, external motivator is not required. Within the soul, within himself or within herself, they will get motivation. In its best applications, it leads to a vertically enhanced job. Vertically, this is vertical line I mentioned, this is horizontal line. Vertically, challenges are provided to him to accomplish the same goal. Different tasks, different ways are there to achieve that goal. By adding function from other organizational levels, making it contain more variety and challenge and offer autonomy. See, our college is an autonomous college. Means more freedom is there. We can design our own syllabus, we can design our own examination pattern, syllabus or pattern of question paper, we can design. That is the greatness of autonomous college. Similarly, if autonomy is provided to an employee, in simple terms, autonomy means freedom. How to perform a job, it is left to the employee, that's all. That is what we mean by saying job enrichment. So providing more autonomy and pride to the employee. See, those who are working in our college, those who are studying in our college, they feel pride because we are working in autonomous college. We can design our own syllabus. We can set the question paper on our own. We can set the pattern of question paper on our own. That is pride. So if more freedom is provided to the employee, automatically it will increase his or her pride. So this definition is given by Richard W. Betty and Greg Eric Schindler. Okay. Now next definition about job enrichment. Job enrichment refers to the vertical expansion of the jobs. See, I am always emphasizing vertical expansion is job enrichment. Horizontal expansion is job enlargement. Please remember the differences between job enlargement and job enrichment. This is major difference between job enlargement and job enrichment. Job enlargement is providing additional tasks to an employee. Well, same task, different challenges are provided in job enrichment. Okay. So it increases the degree to which the worker controls the planning, execution and evaluation of his work. So you give freedom in deciding various tools, various techniques to the employee, how, what, where, when he accomplishes, freedom is given to him. At the same time, he has to self-evaluate his work. Means on his own, he has to evaluate his performance. He has to set his standard. He has to evaluate his work. This is just like as students, question paper we will set. But you are given a choice to set your own standard. How many marks capacity you have, and how many you got, and evaluation also you do on your own. Red pen will be given to you. You evaluate on your own, but it should be objective evaluation should be there. Objective evaluation means exact evaluation should be there. No biasness should be there. So this definition is given by P. Robbins. So coming to next definition, job enrichment sometimes called vertical job leading. See, in every definition you can see vertical. You can find the term vertical. I am again repeating, this is vertical line, this is horizontal line. Vertical job leading, see, goal is same. Here goal is there. Policy is set. You choose different ways to achieve your goal. That is what job enrichment is all about. Is a job redesign strategy that focuses on job depth. Job depth means number of tasks, number of ways will be there with the help of which you can achieve your goal. So this is the job depth, this is depth. In any way you can achieve this task, you can achieve your goal. So this definition is given by Robert Albanese. Okay. So job enrichment refers to basic changes in the content and level of responsibility of a job So to provide for the satisfaction of the motivation needs of personnel. See, I started this concept with various techniques, and coming to the concept, I mentioned Frederick Herzberg. Frederick Herzberg's two-factor theory I mentioned. Two-factor theory of motivation. So with the help of job enrichment, employees will be self-motivated. So level of responsibility will be increased. They are made responsible for their activities because they are given freedom. Freedom in deciding tools, freedom in deciding techniques, freedom in deciding their own setting of standards, and freedom in evaluating. Automatically it leads to self-motivation. That is satisfaction of motivation. It satisfies the motivational needs of personnel. The outside person need not motivate the employee. Intrinsically they will be motivated. This definition is given by Mandy, Holmes and Filippo. Okay. So these are techniques of job enrichment. I started our topic with this one only, techniques of job enrichment. Now coming to advantages of job enrichment. What are the advantages? It enriches the role. Enrich means make rich. The experience of a person is made rich by certain thing. Here job enrichment, it enriches the role. It increases the role and responsibility. Job enrichment is the most widely used of job design. See, this is also one technique of job design. In job design, I mentioned when I explained the topic of job design, job enrichment, job enlargement, I mentioned. So this is one of the most widely used technique of job design. It provides meaningful learning to employees. It gives freedom to them, autonomy to them. They enjoy job. So it makes the work interesting and employees get motivated. It helps in reducing the rate of labor turnover and absenteeism. See, these are new terms. Labor turnover, absenteeism, you know. So in our class now only 3 are present. In our 30-member class, 3 are present, remaining 27 are absent. That you know, that is absenteeism. If enrichment is there, job enrichment is there, it reduces absenteeism because they are given choice, they are given freedom, they are given autonomy, they enjoy the work atmosphere. Then what is labor turnover? Labor turnover means, suppose let us take for example, here 3 organizations are there. These are various organizations. Organization A, organization B and organization C. 3 are there. Now you see the difference, the meaning of labor turnover. See here, one employee is there. Okay, she is a woman employee. Let us take for example, she is presently working in job organization A. Suppose if she is not satisfied here, she will go to, let us take for example, job B. Same person goes to job B. Here also, if it is not satisfactory, if the job experience is not satisfactory for her, she will shift to job C. So that is labor turnover. Means changing organizations, changing units because of dissatisfaction. So if job enrichment is there, if you give freedom to the employees, if you give autonomy to the employees, labor turnover will be less. Means they will not change organizations. They will stick to one organization. They will work in one organization. It increases the skills of the employees. It increases morale and performance of employees. Performance of employees will be improved. Their morale means their high spirit, good spirits will be increased, and it will increase skill, talent in an employee will be increased, reduces boredom and dissatisfaction. They will not be bored. Just like job enlargement, in job enrichment also boredom will not be there. They will not feel boredom. There is high level of satisfaction going to be seen in employees. It increases output, both qualitative as well as quantitative. See, quantitative output means, in our example I mentioned, originally 10 units a person is asked to produce, but now she was given a choice, she was given a task of increasing the units of production to 16. So quantitative increase can be seen. Similarly, qualitative increase can be seen. Qualitative means, see, quality of environment, quality of workplace is important. It will act as a motivator. See, quality, see, when freedom is given to the employees, they will be cheerful, they will be joyous, they will enjoy. So that cannot be seen, but that can be felt with the heart. So qualitative increase can be seen, quantitative increase can be seen in output. Okay. Now, not only that, qualitative here implies, see, 10 pence, if no freedom is given to the person, see, I am showing you 2 pens, you can see. So the two, namely, for the namesake, 2 pens are there, but its quality is not nice because there is no cap. If job enrichment is not provided, output will be like this, quality will be less. Whereas here you can see with exact tightness, exact cap is there, which is very tight, which is very handy. So its quality will be more. So when job enrichment is there in a job, quantitatively units will increase, whereas qualitatively also increase will be there in the quality of production. Also you can find a visible change. Okay. Now disadvantages of job enrichment: it is increases cost. Job enrichment increases the cost because you are giving freedom, they enjoy more, and some feel that they work less, enjoy more because of job enrichment. So you need more employee counseling. See, you need to counsel them more. It requires a lot of training and it requires a lot of guidance for the employees. You cannot assume that all will enjoy at the same time they will learn also, they will work also. You cannot take it for granted. So in our classroom, you see if we strictly teach, some will teach, some will learn. If we give freedom, you come at any point of time, no problem. Means just like our class, presently our class, whatever atmosphere we are seeing, the same situation may prevail. So out of 30, only 3 attended, remaining 3, the freedom is given to them, scholarship is provided, you enjoy, that's all, you are not learning. So similarly, if in job enrichment, a lot of freedom will be there. So automatically, there it requires more training to the employees, more guidance needed to be there, more counseling services. Counseling means you give advice to, it requires advice to be given to employees. Not applicable, it is not applicable to all jobs. Only in some jobs, job enrichment is possible. In remaining jobs, job enrichment cannot be given freedom, cannot be given autonomy. Negative impact on personal. If more freedom is given, it may lead to negative impact on the employees who are working. It is imposed on people. Imposed means pressure. You are putting pressure, you are applying pressure on the people to work. See, in our example, I mentioned, I am giving you freedom, no? So that is why from 10 units, you increase your production to 16 units. I started my class with 10 units of production. And in the midst of the class, I mentioned 16 units. So what we are doing, we are increasing the task, increasing the goal a person has to accomplish, a person has to fulfill. So that is, we are imposing, it is objected by unions. That is, the employee unions are objecting to job enrichment. They are opposing job enrichment because of these reasons. Pay dissatisfaction. See, you are increasing goal, you are increasing tasks, but salary packages you are not increasing. That is one of the major objections in job enrichment. Okay, pay dissatisfaction. Pay means salary is not increased, wages are not increased. Simply you are providing additional tasks. You are increasing various kinds of tasks that are associated with the job. Okay, these are some of the disadvantages of job enrichment. Okay, so in our next class we will learn about the differences between job enlargement and job enrichment. Some differences are there, we will observe them, and in today's class whatever we have learned, we will recap it once. I mentioned about the concept of job enrichment. This is in our second unit. Job enrichment I mentioned. It is actually, the term is actually is an output of Frederick Herzberg's two-factor theory of motivation. Okay, job enrichment. You will give freedom in a decision making to the employees, and you will expand the job vertically. You minimize controls on the employees. You make employee directly responsible for his performance. So these are some of the techniques of job enrichment. Advantages we have seen of job enrichment, and disadvantages of job enrichment also we have seen. In our next class, we will come to know about the differences between job enlargement and job enrichment. With the next class, I hope the second unit will be finished. Okay, thank you very much, dear students.